Hey, it's me. I'm back with another video. So I'm here today. If you are tired of me ranting about my Anna binder, this should be the last rant. It should be the last rant because, so as you know, I purchased it. When I got it home, I was not 100% pleased with it because in the brochure and on the website, it looks like a dusty rose, right? But in actuality, it is more of a mauve. Not of a, it is. It's mauve. It's mauve. And so I was a little disappointed about that. So I was really trying really hard to like it. And I also, if you remember, I got the blooms pages to go with it. And then I put the gold hardware on the inside, and I was trying really hard to love it, but I just did not. I just didn't love it. That is until I started playing around with it because it's like, I'm gonna sell it, but I was like, oh, I don't feel like doing all of that. So I opened it up, I grabbed something from another planner, and I had the cutest picture here, but I had to take it out because it was identifying information, and I got this covered up to cover up identifying information as well. But I did a couple things. I grabbed this piece from another planner that was not hole punched. I just was using it as an insert, as a page finder. And I was like, oh, okay. And so then I found some other pictures on the internet, and I created this thingy, which I was going to punch. I don't know if I'm going to punch it or not. And this is my first time, so I got kind of, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do, but I was going to leave a white border around the edge, but that paper cutter, and I have another paper cutter coming, paper cutter didn't cut it correctly, so I had to completely cut off the white border. So I'm still learning how to do this. So I was going to punch the side and use it as, I guess, a dashboard, they call it. But at any rate, look, isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? It came with black page lifters, and that was just so harsh. That was just so harsh. So I took those out, and that just really brought new life to it for me. It brought new life to it. So this is, I'm really loving it. I'm really loving it. I have a photo here that's color coordinated as well. It's my daughter, a picture of my daughter when she was a baby, and it's like, it's perfect. That color is perfect. So I got this little thing I put in the front. And yeah, so I am loving my Anna binder. Well, I'm liking it more and more. So as I said, I had gold. I changed it out for the gold rings, but I thought that just wasn't going together for me. It didn't work for me with this color, mauve. So I put the silver rings back in, and that cooled it off, and I'm just really enjoying it more and more. So these are my blooms pages that I went through, and I took some out because, you know, they're different colors and I don't like the dark ones. So I plan on just keeping the light pink ones. So I am loving this Anna binder more and more. It feels amazing, it feels good, but it just was not aesthetically pleasing. It wasn't visually pleasing. Okay, so then I went and got my blooms back out because I had taken those out and put them in a drawer. And yeah, I still don't really care for the blooms. The page per day. I have the well, this is just the monthly tabs. This section is just the monthly tabs. Let's see. Okay, so I have the page per day. The page per day, and for me, this just is not going to work. It's not going to work. A planner, you know, they have the directions, but you have to do what works for you and what works for your mindset. And so while I'm a longtime Franklin Covey user, but now that things in my life has changed, I'm changing as well, and so my requirements are changing. So this is not going to work for me. It's an excellent system. It's just not going to work for me. I want to have more room to write notes, and I definitely need more room for my tasks. So in another binder that I have, I talked about this Lux Pro Productivity binder, and I just love the pages. I love the pages on it. And remember, I talked about in the video that the older videos from several years ago talked about the low quality of the paper, but I think they have upgraded it because this paper is a nice weight. It's heavy, it's coated, so I talked about that before. But I love this layout because the schedule, again, I don't have that much going on. I may use it on some days when I plan my tasks by time. When I make them time bound, I am very much more productive when I do that. However, I'm just probably going to use this for notes or a running task list because that's what works for me. And then I'll put my critical tasks at the top, or perhaps appointments at the top. But these pages were much better for me. However, but the binder itself, so you know, this did not break the bank, right? It's just a $35, probably $38 with tax, right? So it's not going to be the same quality. We talked about that before, right? So I made this dashboard as well, and I have messed up so much paper, so much cardstock, so many sheets of laminating paper, but that's okay. And this is still not right because I wanted it lighter and smaller. I wanted it much lighter, but I thought this was cute. So I made this to try to make it more pleasing to the eye, and that's the purpose, I guess, for these things, as well as make them functional. I'm just rambling. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so this planner is more functional. The pages are more functional for me. I even made this little thing with some scraps that I had left over. Just put some stickers on there and put a today sticker and just a little foil today on there. And I just use this as a page marker. I punched it and then slid it so I don't have to open the binder up all the time. So I'm really loving that. I got this from, got paper on there. I got this from another planner that I had. So, though I don't really care for this binder, I do love the pages that came with it. But this is 6 hole punch, of course, and Franklin Covey is 7. But, so, yeah, these are not going to work for me. So I'm going to bundle these up and put them for sale. I haven't touched them as far as I haven't written on them. There's a full year, so I'm so happy. I am loving my Anna binder. Now that I have played around and got some things that are coordinated. Now, I see the ladies' planners, and I watch videos. I spend so much time watching planner videos, and they're just so beautiful, and they have little cards and so forth. So I'll be watching now to find out how I can further make my planner more visually pleasing. But as it stands now, I just love with my Anna binder. Okay, all right, this is Mimi. I'll be back.